What's up, boys? Taking a look at some more NBA player props today over on Prize Picks. This video applies to Prize Picks, but also sports books and other player prop websites out there. However, I'm feeling really good about today. I'm feeling pretty damn good. Got some insane value today. Yesterday, I tried something a little bit new with the videos. It didn't go as well where I took a look at props for like pretty much every single game. I'm not going to do that today because there's like 9 different games. I'm going to go back to like my normal format. I'm going to give you my top 2 plays for today that have not yet been bumped. But I was able to get some insane value earlier, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But if you guys are not on Prize Picks, I recommend joining for a couple of different reasons. The link is down in my description below. The link is down in my description below if you want to go ahead and join Prize Picks, or just look their app up on the App Store. Look up Prize Picks on the App Store, download it, and if you do decide to join, use my code DOMG. That gets you a 100% deposit match up to $100. So pretty good deal. 100% deposit match up to $100 if you use my code DOMG. But let's dive in and take a look at this player prop slate today on January 13th. Make sure you leave a like on my video and subscribe. I seriously would appreciate it, and have those post notifications turned on so you do not miss future videos. But the Patreon today, I'll talk more about that in a little bit here, but the Patreon, you can see all of my official plays and everything like that. Link is down in my description below. We have over 600 members in there, so seriously, I do appreciate you guys. But we were able to get some insane value today over in the Patreon. So it's another reason to join if you do want. CJ McCollum earlier was at 2.5 3-point makes. He has since been bumped to 3.5 3-point makes. Stephen Curry, he was at 31.5 points plus assists. He has since been bumped to 33.5, so a 2-point bump right there. College basketball, even been able to catch on this here, which is included for free with my NBA package and all the higher tiers than that. Manny Bates was at 5 rebounds early. He has since been bumped to 5.5. Ali has been bumped from 2.5 rebounds to 3 rebounds. So insane value over on the Patreon today. That I have a ton of entries going right now with a couple of those different guys right there. So all that stuff has been posted on the Patreon before it was bumped, and now it has been bumped. But here's the full breakdown of the Patreon if you are thinking about joining. If you are interested in seeing every single one of my plays, check out the Patreon. The link is down in the description below. There are 3 different tiers. There's NFL, NBA, and all sports. With access to the Patreon, you guys get every single play that I play, on top of these plays being ranked by confidence level and write-ups to go with every single prop that I post. Once again, the link is down in the description below, so check it out. Like I said though, I'm feeling pretty damn good about today. It's probably the best value I've seen on the Prize Picks board in probably like a month and a half, man. So I'm feeling really good about today, and I'm praying it does not let me down. Like, I feel like January has been a really tough month for a lot of guys out there. Let me know if you feel the same. I feel like this has been a really tough month for a lot of guys. I feel like this is probably the worst NBA has been really all season so far. And yesterday, probably December was one of the best too. December and November were pretty good. But anyways, let's dive in and take a look at these player props today, and make sure you tail turn risk, look into these more on your own. Stay for the breakdown. Here we go. We're going to head over to the 3-point make category here. And this is actually not going to be my favorite. I'm saving my favorite for last. And my favorite at the end is like my favorite. Like, I'm really liking it for today. And I'd be so shocked if it did not hit. But this play right here is going to be a 75th of a unit play, so not a full unit or anything like that. It's going to be only a 75th of a unit right here, and it's Jordan Clarkson over 2.5 3-point makes. So Jordan Clarkson right here is facing Orlando today, and he has some pretty damn good odds right here for the Prize Picks board. If you're in a sports book, you're not going to like this one as much, but I think you really will like the second play that I'll talk about. But again, make sure you tail turn risk. But let's take a look at what the odds are like right here, because the odds for Prize Picks are really high on sports books, which makes it pretty damn good on Prize Picks. You're getting some value because Prize Picks is a -137, and he's at like -164 on FanDuel, -155 on DK. He's at -137 on Prize Picks. So that's another reason to potentially join Prize Picks if you are interested. He is at -145 though on PointsBet, which I kind of like. I think -145 is still a pretty good spot for Jordan Clarkson right here. But again, a 75th of a unit right here for Jordan Clarkson. He's actually been over this in 10 of his last 14 games. He's coming off of 11 attempts last game against Cleveland, and he made 5 of those. He did have a kind of a rough patch where he shot 1 for 7 and 2 for 5 against Chicago and Memphis. However, today he is facing Orlando, and again, he's hit this in, I believe, 10 of his last 14 games. He's missing a couple games like Sacramento. He just didn't have these attempts right there. 2 for 6. He just really has the games where he misses. He really just doesn't have those attempts. If he takes 7 attempts, I think he can get this one done. However, there's been times where he's taken 7 attempts and missed. Like I said, the Chicago game he has missed where he went 1 for 7. But overall, the odds are really high on this one. He's hit this in again 10 of his last 14. He's been really great without Kelly Olynyk this season, which is kind of weird. I don't know why that correlation is there, but he's hit this in, I believe, 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 6 this season without Kelly right there. But this game is a 5.5 point spread. It's a 234.5 over rounder. He will be at home. So There's a lot of things going for this Jordan Clarkson prop right here against Orlando. So again, he's going to be at home against Orlando here. And let's take a look at how the shooting guard is against the Orlando Magic. So shooting guard 3-point makes against Orlando here. Orlando is on the easier side, allowing 3.28 3-point makes per game to the shooting guard so far this season. So that's probably what, 3, 6, 9. They're on the 9th most, I believe, in the league right there. Take a look at the last 7 games right there though, and Orlando is actually allowing the 6th most in the last 7 games, allowing 3.69 3-point makes per game to the shooting guard. He has not faced Orlando, I believe, this season, but however, I love the value for him. He's hitting 10 off his last 14. No Kelly in this one, which for some reason he has that correlation. Like I said, it's got really high odds on like sportsbooks and things like that, but he's a minus 137 on prizepicks, so you're getting a little bit of value right there. So overall, I like Jordan Clarkson a lot right there for a 75th of a unit right there. Kind of an odds play right there, but I do think there is a good amount of value for Clarkson. As long as the attempts are there, I think he can get it done. As long as he doesn't shoot like crap, and as long as he has the attempts, I think he can get this one done right here for Jordan Clarkson against the Orlando Magic today. And now let's dive into my favorite play of the day here. So this is going to be one of my favorites here. Of course, probably CJ McCollum was probably my favorite, considering he got bumped from 2.5 to 3.5 3-point makes, but still, I really do like this play, and this is available on Sportsbook. Should be available pretty much everywhere. There's probably like player prop websites out there that don't offer this, but this is in the points plus assist category. Points plus assist, and we are going to scroll pretty far down here. Where is this game? It's going to be the Clippers game. Here it is. I like Terance Mann over 15.5 points plus assists, and the Patreon got him at 14.5. He was at 14.5 earlier, has since been bumped to 15.5, and I still like Terance Mann here over 15.5 points plus assists, and there's a couple different reasons for this. So Mann right here, he's going to be at home against the Denver Nuggets. It's a 2.5 point spread with a 224.5 over under. Not a bad over under. It's not a bad spread at all either. So he's going to be a point guard going against Denver. There is no PG-13 and there is no Luke Kennard. That is huge. In his last 2 games without Paul George right here, he's had the last 2 games, which have been these 2 right here. He has had 35 and 41 minutes. 35 and 41 minutes. If he has 30 plus minutes, that would be absolutely huge, because this season, when he's played 30 plus minutes, he's been over in all but 1. And I think we're getting a little bit of a discount right here because he just had 13 against Dallas. Dallas is one of the tougher matchups for sure. If you take a look at how Dallas really is against like the point guard, they're definitely a tough team. They're a tough team when it comes to the point guard for sure, man. If you take a look at like the season long, I'm pretty sure Dallas is one of the tougher teams, man. So they're not anything crazy, it looks like, but oh yeah, there they are. 22.17 right there. They're the 5th toughest right there for the point guard. But if you're facing Denver today, he's facing Denver 26.57. That's what they're allowing, the 3rd most in the league to the point guard. Take a look at the assists that they're allowing. The 6th most, the 2nd most assists right there. 9.71 assists allowed per game to the point guard. So for Terance Mann, this could be a pretty good spot for him right there. They have been really good in the last 7 games. I will say they have been very good in the last 7 games. However, even though they've been playing a lot of like role player like point guards, and they've still been going over against Denver. So I'm not really scared of this last 7 number, to be honest, if you take a look at who they've actually faced. But Denver in the last 7 games when it comes to assists is kind of like right in the middle of the pack. 8.15 allowed per game right there in the last 7. So overall, I think it's a pretty beautiful spot for Terance Mann. Again, he's been over this, I believe, 8 out of 9. I think it's 9 games right there. He's been over in 8 out of those 9. So I love the spot right here for Terance Mann. He shot 5 for 12 also against Dallas. If he made one more of those shots, he would have been over the 14.5. Unless it was a 3-pointer, but also fell short on the assists right there, and Dallas is really good against assists as well. Denver should not be a tough team. He's already, by the way, faced Denver with 30 plus minutes already this season. He had 21. He had 21 points plus assists. If we just take a look at how he's been against Denver in all of those games, he had a game earlier this season with, I believe, Paul George playing, and he still had 14. He still fell 1 short in 24 minutes against the Denver Nuggets right there, which was just, honestly, I mean, this was just 8 days ago or whatever it was. So I think he can get this one done, man. He's already been over once against them this season. He's already had 14 against them. He fell on the hook with Paul George, with getting less minutes than he should get today. So if he sees those same 30 plus minutes in this one, he gets 35, 41 minutes. I hate calling things a lock, man, but I feel really damn good about this if he gets those 30 plus minutes today, which I think he will. So no Paul George, no Luke Kennard. Seems to be a pretty good matchup. He's been over already against Nuggets this season. That's just a couple different reasons why I really do like Terance Mann over 15.5 points plus assists. I forgot to take a look. I'm sorry, Sportsbooks guys. I forgot to take a look here at his odds right here. So let's go over to points plus assists real quick and take a look at where he is at. So Terance Mann, minus 115, minus 110. He's actually moved up. He was actually at minus 105, I believe, at 15.5 a little bit earlier. I believe, if I'm not wrong, but minus 115 at 15.5 on FanDuel, I like the spot, and also minus 110 on DK. I think that's a beautiful spot right there. So if you're on a sports book, you're technically getting better value over there. However, 14.5 on PrizePicks, I got him at earlier. So if he lands on the 15 number, I'll be feeling pretty good. Hopefully, he gets a lot more than that, though. Hopefully, he gets another 21 against Denver this time. But feeling really, really good about that one. I like Jordan Clarkson over 2.5 3-point makes. A lot of value secured today over on the Patreon. Link is down in my description below if you do want to go ahead and see that. PrizePicks link, Patreon link down in my description below. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you tail turn risk, look into these again more on your own. But seriously, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, have those post notifications on, everything like that. And I will see you guys in the very next video. Peace out, boys. Thank you guys for watching.